Welcome back, everybody. Now today I'm going to be telling you guys a story. This story is about somebody getting jumped at the barbershop. My barber journey has been a weird journey. I don't even know how to explain it. Have you guys seen the movie Barbershop? Well, it's like that, kind of, but a little bit more on the wild side, I would say. Let me just introduce everybody, because there's gonna be a lot of videos coming up where I mention a lot of these same people because I was working with them in the barbershop. First barber I'm going to introduce, it was this big, bald, kind of chubby dude. I mean, he's kind of fat, but fuck, you know, I can't be fat shaming because it's 2022. So, I mean, he's fat and bald, and his name is Ev. You know, that's my guy Ev. And the other guy is this, you know, short Asian looking guy. You know, he's Chamorro. He gets mad when everybody calls him Asian, but his name is Gav. The third guy is this big Samoan. His name is G. And the last guy was one of my friends from high school, and his name was Chilo. So these are the barbers that I'm working with during this time. Yeah, this was 2020. So what started as just us hanging out ended up somebody getting beat up. This is how it started, right? We always close the barbershop at 7 p.m. After that, we usually always just chill out for a bit. During that time, we were always drinking, we were always smoking. I'm not proud of it. I don't really do any of that stuff anymore at all. I don't smoke no more, and I drink on occasion. We closed the barbershop and we're all just chilling. I want to get a haircut because at the time my hair was very, very long. And so I tell Ev, hey bro, can you cut my hair? And then he was like, yeah, I got you. And I was like, I bet. You know, everybody else is drinking and I'm smoking while getting a haircut. This is how it happens, because the layout of the barbershop at the time it's kind of weird. So the way it was set up was there was a glass door in the entrance, right? And there was 2 glass windows on both sides of the entrance. So the whole front wall was glass. Now, as soon as you step in, there's a lobby, and separating the lobby from the barbershop area was a whole wall with the window cut out, right? In the barbershop area, you can see into the lobby, and there's a small passageway that connects both of them, so you can walk through one side to the other. Now, this is what happened, right? Me and Gav are smoking. We're fucking high. Chilo and everybody else is drinking. Ed was cutting my hair. This is after hours, right? So the barbershop is closed. We're just having a good time at this point. Then literally it's 9 p.m. We closed the barbershop at 7 p.m. This one skinny guy comes in, right? Small guy. I'm small too. I'm like 5'6", 5'5". But this guy was skinny. And when I mean skinny, I mean he was skin and bones, right? He walks into the shop and he says, can I get a haircut? And we all just look at him like, no bro, we're closed. He's like, y'all can't cut my hair. And then Chilo, being drunk, he says, yeah bro. He takes off the cape. He's like, hey, sit down, I got you bro. Chilo's haircut comes out fire. Guy gets off the chair, the haircut is finished, and he tells Chilo, he's like, all right bro, how much is it going to be? Chilo was just like, oh bro, it's just 30 bucks. Mind you, it's after hours. Usually after hours, barbers charge more money for a haircut. I mean, we're working basically overtime, right? With time we didn't charge a lot. It was probably gonna be like 40 bucks. But you know, Chilo was like, nah bro, I got you for 30. The guy that came in, he was like, 30. He's like, bro, I only got 20 on me right now. And Chilo just looks at him. He's like, ah, that's fine bro. Just come back tomorrow. Give me my 10 bucks tomorrow. By the way, we're gonna call this guy something, because I don't want to just call him the guy. We're gonna call him we're gonna call him Steve. Alright. He tells Steve, he's like, yeah bro, you can just give me my $10 tomorrow. And Steve was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. And nobody ever comes the next day. When they tell you that, you gotta book an appointment now and prepay, because of all this stuff that be happening in barbershops now. So it's a way to guarantee the barber's money. But anyways, the guy walks out. Mind you, when he came in with a speaker, and he forgot his speaker at the barbershop when he left. He left, and then Chilo was like, he forgot his speaker. And then we're all just like, oh, well, just keep it then, because I mean, he's already gone. We don't know where he went. We'll just wait for him to come back tomorrow. He comes in like 5 minutes later. Steve tells Chilo, hey, I forgot my speaker. Can I get it back? And Chilo's whole mood changed. He was a completely different guy. He looks at him straight in the face, and he's like, fuck no. If you want your speaker, you gotta give me my $10. Steve was like, but you said I can go home. He's like, you could. You can't have your speaker back when you give me my $10. And so after he said that, he was like, what the hell? He's like, nah, it's not gonna be like that. Chilo was like, yes it is. He's like, because you're not getting this back until you give me my money. Mind you, Chilo is drunk, and he tries grabbing the speaker from Chilo. They're both kind of tugging over it, and he pulls it. And Ed, the guy's cutting my hair, he jumps from where his station's at, which his station was in the front, he jumps from the front all the way to the middle. I've never seen a big man glide. I've never seen a big man glide like this. This man was literally gliding. But anyways, he landed right on top of him. And Ev is like 290 pounds or something like that, you know? And this guy, Steve, cannot be no more than like 115 pounds. So Ev crushed him. And Ev was telling him, he was like, bro, we don't want to hurt you. Just give us the money or come back for your speaker tomorrow and nothing's gonna happen. He's like, don't do anything dumb. Steve farted. G, which is this big Samoan dude, he was like, ugh. He's like, did you fart, Oos? The guy, Steve, he got really, really red. We let him up and then he just started cussing everybody out. He's like, man, fuck all y'all. He's like, I just wanted a haircut. G was in that little passageway that I was telling you guys about. So Steve comes up and he's trying to get through, and then Steve and G just look at each other face to face, eye to eye for like a good 30 seconds, and G's like, the fuck you want? Steve was like, I'm just trying to get through. And then G, he's like the nicest guy ever. He's the biggest, nicest guy ever. He's like, I'm so sorry. Like, you can get through. And I don't know why, out of everybody, Steve, who is hella small, decided to punch the biggest guy in the room. And it wasn't even like, no, you know, Cesar Chavez punch. It wasn't no Canelo. It was like, I don't know, like a little kid, you know, like a little 3-year-old when he thinks he's hurting you, like a little kid punch. He tried running away after. And mind you, I was high as fuck. All I hear is, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I look over and then I see G grabbing Steve by the shirt. He kind of drags him and he pushes him through the door. And like I said, there's that window way, and I'm looking over through it, and then I see feet fly in the air. This man G threw this guy Steve in the air, and everybody gets out except for me and Gab, because we're smacked. Like, we couldn't get up. And then we just look at each other, me and Gav, and we were like, what's going on? We get up and we actually start going over there, and we look outside, and then we see Chilo trying to kick Steve, and he misses. He was trying to kick him and he misses. Steve ended up getting up. We let him go. We didn't hurt him that bad. He kind of just got dropped. We didn't punch him or nothing. And he ended up just walking home because I guess he didn't have a car. So he ended up just walking home. The next day passes by. It's daylight and we see that his sandals came off from the day before, because we remember what kind of things he was wearing. He was wearing slides. He was wearing some Nike slides, right? So this man went walking home with no speaker, no money, and no slides. He just went walking home with a fresh haircut. I don't even know how I would feel. I mean, I feel kind of good getting a haircut at least, but damn, he had a rough night. All this for $10 and the worst sounding speaker in my life. I've never heard a speaker sound so bad. Even the Goodwill speakers are better than this speaker. There is way more stuff to tell you guys, right? So please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later. Too bad.